All right, let's dive into something that could be the next big thing in personal productivity. Task Flow Phase 3. The promise here is huge, to turn your standard, kind of boring task manager into a conversational hub that actually helps you get things done faster. So, what's that all about? Let's get into it.
But first, let me ask you something. Just take a second and think about your day. How much time do you spend not actually doing your tasks, but just managing them? You know, the constant clicking, typing, organizing, and then reorganizing. That friction really adds up, and it's the exact problem this new approach is designed to solve.
And that friction, it actually has a name, and it's perfect: the tyranny of clicks. It's that frustrating feeling of being slowed down by the very tool that's supposed to be making you more efficient. We've all been there, right? Drowning in endless forms and checkboxes. This really lays out the whole idea perfectly. On the left, you've got the old way, that tedious manual entry, the multiple clicks, the constant form filling just to add a simple reminder. And then, on the right, you have the new way, just simple, conversational commands that give you instant action. The best part? Zero form. So, how does TaskFlow actually make this happen? Well, it's all about starting a new conversation. This is where we get to the core of Phase 3, the introduction of a powerful, built-in AI assistant that's designed to wipe out all that tedious manual entry for good. What we're seeing is TaskFlow growing up from just a to-do list into a real productivity help. The heart of this whole thing is the new chat component. It's like the new front door for managing your tasks. You can use a quick little widget for simple commands, or if you're a power user, you can jump into a dedicated chat page to see your entire history. Okay, so that's the big picture, but what does it actually feel like to use it? Let's get to the fun part and see how you can manage your day with just simple, natural language. So just forget about clicking New Task, typing in a title, setting a due date. All of that's gone. Now you just type what you're thinking, like add a task to study tonight. And just like that, boom, it's on your list. No forms, no friction, it's that easy. And the conversation doesn't just stop there. When you're done with something, you don't have to go hunt for the task and click that tiny checkbox. Nope. You just tell the assistant, mark my study task as complete, and the AI takes care of it for you. Now, this is where it gets really, really powerful. Instead of scanning a massive, overwhelming list, you can just ask for an overview. Summarize all my pending tasks for today. Instantly, you get this amazing bird's eye view of your day. This is a huge time saver. And of course, cleaning up your list is just as simple. Plans change, right? A quick command like delete the grocery shopping task and poof, it's gone. The entire experience just feels so fluid and natural. So, when you put all these pieces together, you see the full picture. This AI isn't a one-trick pony. It has 4 core abilities that cover your entire workflow. You can add, complete, summarize, and delete, all just by talking to it. This shows it's a truly complete system, not just a flashy gimmick. Now, this all might feel a little bit like magic, but trust me, it's not. It's powered by some seriously solid engineering. So, let's quickly pull back the curtain and see how all of this actually works. Okay. Here's the basic flow. It all starts with your command, in plain English. That goes to the AI brain, which is built with OpenAI's tools, and its job is to understand what you mean. The brain then tells the action engine, think of it as the system's central nervous system, what to do. And finally, that action updates your data in a rock-solid database. And this is a really important point. This isn't a fake demo or some kind of mock-up. Every single command you type is interacting in real time with a live backend and a real database. So when you see something happening in the chat, it's actually happening in your task list. So with all this tech, the AI, the backend, the conversational interface, what does it all actually mean for you? Well, it means we're looking at productivity in a totally new light. This is all about the real-world impact this can have on your daily workflow. It really all boils down to this. By getting rid of slow, manual data entry and replacing it with fast conversational interaction, the whole system is designed to give your daily productivity a major boost. Sure, it saves you a few clicks, but the real win here is saving your time and, just as important, your mental energy. This feels like a genuine step into the future. The goal here isn't just to build a slightly better to-do list. It's about creating an entirely new, more intuitive way to manage all the things we have to get done. This is basically an invitation to experience what the future of task management is going to feel like. So, we've seen how TaskFlow is evolving to chat with you, update things for you, and summarize your whole day. It all leads to one final, pretty interesting question. Is your to-do list ready for a conversation?